Me, Mario. What's up, everybody? Chris Canote here, and thank you for watching the new show. I'm really excited about this little new series here on the Canote Films YouTube channel. Plan to have a lot of really cool special guests on the show. Speaking of special guests, my very first guest on the new show is the one and only Jan Terry. Now, who's Jan Terry? She's a YouTube sensation, musician, singer-songwriter, and she's a celebrity. That's what she is, at least to me. She's a celebrity. Now, since Jan Terry is out in California right now, we are going to phone in and do our interview that way, but it's still going to be awesome. I just know it is. So let's get to it.
Is this Chris?
Is this the one and only Jan Terry?
Yeah, sure is.
Jan
What's going
Terry! Oh, I am so excited. What's that?
How's it going?
It is going great. How about you, Jan?
Going okay.
Going okay?
Yep.
Well,
on Revelations, the count is #1 this week.
the count went #1 this week. That is exciting.
Who's there knocking at the door? Cork the wave and nevermore. Don't be surprised who's at the door. They're ready to hide tonight.
And we're going to get back to the count here in just a minute. You know, I'm so excited to have you on the show right now. I fell in love with you and your music a few years back when I discovered you on YouTube.
Okay.
Your music video, song titled "Losing You," it was just so captivating.
I don't wanna lose you tonight. You're the only thing that matters. I don't wanna lose you this way. Just need your love.
I actually made a video about you, Jan, about 7 months ago. You remember that? And you saw it on Facebook, and that's when you and I first kind of connected.
Pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah. So first question for you, Jan. Give me a little backstory on the music video and song "Losing You."
Losing You was the first song that I recorded in the studio, and after the album was done, you know, I was trying, like everybody, try to get a record deal or try to get what music publishers trying to go in as a songwriter.
Right.
And the people in the music industry says you have to have a music video. And being from Illinois, there was a newspaper, and in those magazines you get to read different studios that give you deals. And I was reading about this one guy says that he videotaped the band, you know. And I asked him if he could do my music video, you know.
Right.
So that was something different. And he said, okay. And Mike did 6 of my music videos. So.
That's awesome. And, you know, that music video has so many hits out there.
I didn't put it on the internet. Somebody else.
Oh, so you didn't originally put it out on YouTube then?
No, I didn't. It's been out since like 2002 or something.
Uh-huh.
And it got over 3 million hits, and I read some of the comments. They called me Miss Piggy. The guy in American Idol, that Jabba the Hutt guy, or that Oriental guy that sang Ricky Martin song. They made fun of him on American Idol.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, as a YouTuber myself, Jan, I get a lot of hate comments like that, and you know, it's amazing how hurtful people can be behind a computer. And
Well, yeah.
but at the same time,
like some of the movie stars say it to our face, you know.
exactly.
So
And
they won't say it to our face, you know. They're chicken.
They won't. They're little chicken shits. That's what they are. So basically, though, you know, what I've learned is that even though you can have videos explode like that, people can say mean things. At the same time, though, a lot of good can actually come out of something like that. Even with the people that talk like that.
Mind you, being, you know, like I said, I studied that, and I'm trying to keep the cost down and do it realistically.
Right.
Then hire a big studio, which A, you don't have the budget for, and who can afford the and then mostly the music out today.
Yeah.
And some of them spend thousands, almost millions of dollars doing a music video.
Right.
Okay. To tell you the truth,
Yeah.
they suck.
They
The
do.
music sucks. They suck, and it's like, but they're major stars, so they can get away with it. So it's like, I get
Exactly.
it.
What we need is more Jan Terry. We need more Jan Terry on the radio is what we need.
But what I'm saying is for I'm with the little guys, the ones that are starting out. How are they going to be recognized? How are they going to be heard? Through our inexpensive ways of doing to get seen, and now YouTube is there. It's a lot easier to get
out
something
there. Yeah.
You forgot years ago they didn't have that.
Exactly.
They had MTV.
Exactly.
And it was really almost impossible to get on MTV.
Right.
But Susan and Baby Blues got on Beavis and Butthead.
There you go.
Got on that show.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And that Beavis and Butthead are huge,
Yeah.
mean-
I can imitate them.
give me your best imitation, Jan, of Beavis, and I'll be Butthead.
Okay.
This is- There you go. There you go. Now, you were in Marilyn Manson's God is in the TV documentary.
Yes, they flew me out. It was so crazy. He was doing a book signing tour at Tower Records in not Chicago, in one of the suburbs in Illinois. I think it was Bloomingdale or something like Bloomingdale. And my buddies Jim Thompson and them were talking to him about me. So they put together a little press kit and they gave it to him. And he loved my music video. He used to play my songs and everything. So her birthday was September the 5th, which is right around Labor Day weekend. And that Thursday they called me up. Mind you, I have never heard of the guy. So,
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, was Marilyn Manson? I gotta ask, was he a nice guy?
Yes, he's totally a nice guy. But mind you, I've never heard of him. I was listening to his stuff on the plane.
Yeah.
He asked me when I opened for him in Chicago to do his song "Beautiful People." Beautiful people, beautiful people.
Yeah.
So I was with him when he was doing it's the Mechanical Animal Tour
Yeah.
with For All Stars on the Dope Show. So
I love that
I
song.
sounded just like him. Yeah.
Now, I couldn't help but to notice in the clip in the documentary of Marilyn Manson, God is in the TV, you're performing, and it's a really quick clip, but there's a guy standing next to you with his junk in his hand, jumping around. What was that all about?
Yeah, because what it was is they had a little stage set up for me. There would just be like maybe 10 or 20 people in the room, and then I'll perform for him. So when he's done performing, so he can unwind,
Uh-huh.
And this guy jumps on stage when I'm singing "Get Down, Goblin," and I kept going closer to my friend Jim on the other side to get away from that guy. Because I was like, this is kind of weird,
Yeah. Yeah, totally weird. Totally weird. Now, let's fast forward a few years, Jan. You were recently on Adult Swim on a show called Hot Package.
Remember this, Jan?
You tonight, you're the only thing that matters. I don't wanna lose you this way, just need your love. I don't wanna lose you tonight.
Who will be performing for us live from Studio B? Jan Terry or Lucille Cataldo?
No, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I don't know if you ever watched on Adult Swim Tim and Eric. Have you heard of Tim and Eric's awesome show?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times. I've also seen that.
I love those guys.
That hospital one, and I watched a little bit of Adult Swim for that.
Yeah. So I think kind of Hot Package kind of reminds me of Tim and Eric a little bit, just kind of out there, kind of weird, kind of crazy. But I like it. You know.
Yeah, I did season 1. I was just in 1 episode. In season 2, I was in a few episodes. But and then they also gave Denny a handler, which was one of the production assistants, and she was taking him to the bathroom and feeding him and everything. So
now tell all the guests right now listening who is Denny? Who's Denny?
Denny's my dog.
Denny is your dog, and he's an awesome dog.
Yeah, and he's also he's co-produced, and he's on the thing Skyrocket. He made his acting debut.
Skyrockets, another awesome music video by the one and only Jan Terry. I love that song.
Skyrocket to hell, taking my love for granted. Skyrocket to hell, putting my love to shame.
Yeah, that's about one of my ex-boyfriends. So.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yep.
He must have been a real jerk. Must have really pissed you off.
Yep.
You're saying skyrocket to hell. I mean, are you telling him to go to hell, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 You know, that's what's cool about music, Jan, is you can express your feelings, you know, and everything, and it obviously shows in all your songs. Speaking of, Get Down Goblin. It's almost Halloween time, Jan, and you know, I want to talk to you about your hit holiday song and music video, Get Down Goblin, for just a second. What inspired you, Jan, to make Get Down Goblin?
Get down, goblin. Get down, goblin. Get down, goblin. Get down.
I don't know, people... Oh, yeah, I know. Other than Monster Mash, and I'm not too crazy about Thriller, but there really wasn't too many holiday songs. There was not any Monster, other than Monster Mash, there was nobody else made any Halloween songs. So that was Down Goblin.
Awesome. Can you sing a little bit of Get Down Goblin?
Get down, Goblin. Get down, Goblin. Get down, Goblin. Get down. Who's that knocking at my door? Quote the wave and nevermore. Who's that knocking at the door? Quote the wave and nevermore. It's Dracula. Let him in. Now the fun will begin. It's Wookie. Woo! Let him in. Now the fun will begin.
Amazing, Jan. You just totally made my night and possibly my entire year. That was awesome.
Who's there knocking on my door? Quote the wave and nevermore. Who's there knocking on my door? Quote the wave and nevermore. It's Dracula. Let him in. Now the fun will begin. It's Whoopi. Let him in. Now the fun will begin.
Oh, you know what that sound means? You know what that sound means? It's time to play Truth or Dare. We're just going to play a couple quick rounds. I had some fans submit some Truth or Dares. Jan, are you willing to play?
Sure.
Let's play, Jan. Jan, do you want...
Dare
Go ahead.
since I was a kid, but yeah, we'll do it.
All right, cool. Well, you want to do Truth or Dare, Jan?
I'll do the truth.
Do the truth. She picked the truth, guys. We are picking a truth out of the bucket right now.
Okay.
This question comes from my wife, Laura Newton-Canote. She asks, what's her favorite Jan Terry song?
Losing You.
Losing You. I feel like we need to do a better truth, Jan. Let's do one more for you. One more truth, okay? That was kind of easy. All right. Gabriel Rankin asks, what was one of your most embarrassing moments?
I was at the CMA Awards, and I didn't have my glasses on, and I almost walked into the men's bathroom purposely.
Oh, that would be not good. All right, it's my turn, Jan. I'm going to play Truth or Dare. Now, you have to pick one for me. Do you want me to do Truth, Jan, or do you want me to do Dare?
You can do truth.
Okay, I'm going to do Truth. I'm going to pick one out of here. Christopher Eckhoff wants to ask me, what is the craziest thing I have ever done? Well, probably threw an entire box of unused fireworks into a fire pit outside, and it had a bunch of those shells. You know what I'm talking about, Jan? Those giant firework shells that go off. So I threw those.
Yeah, would that be like the M80 types, or?
Oh, no, bigger, like the ones that shoot up in the air and go.
Oh, skyrocket ones. Okay.
Skyrocket to hell.
Okay.
That's what it was, Jan.
Skyrocket to hell, taking my love for granted.
What we did is we were burning a fire outside, me and my brother, and we threw a box of old fireworks in there, and we had no idea what was in there. It was a bunch of artillery shells, and I'll tell you what, skyrockets to hell, Jan. Skyrockets to hell was going off, and it was exciting and fun, but it was a little scary. I have to admit, do not do that at home. I do not recommend that. It's very dangerous.
Hadouken! It's me, Mario!